deep into workers' compensation policies at businesses in Michigan and the stiff penalties for not carrying workers' comp. Of course, joining us is attorney Jehan Crump Gibson from Great Lakes Legal. First of all, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, I am doing well. And I had no idea. I thought everybody got workers' comp. But small businesses have the same rules as other businesses?
They do. So in Michigan, because, you know, the idea behind workers' comp is that if somebody gets hurt on the job or gets some sort of illness from working, somebody should have to pay for that, right?
Correct.
So the Workers' Comp Act requires everyone, there are always exceptions, of course, to carry the policy. So what a lot of small business owners don't think, they're like, I'm not GM, I'm not one of the bigs.
Right.
I don't have to have that. That's for the big guys, right?
Right.
No, if you have employees, you have to carry it.
There's no state workers' comp that covers the employees for small business? I don't know what made me think that, but because I think somebody told me that.
Yeah, no, like it's coverage that you are responsible for getting, unless you fall under one of those exceptions. So if you have an LLC, right, it's just you're the only owner, but you have one full-time employee, you have to get workers' comp.
For that full-time employee?
For that full-time employee, even if you are exempt from having it.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. So what are some of the mistakes that small businesses make? Because obviously, I thought, you think you have a small business, you think the person would know this.
Right.
But I didn't think if you just had one employee, you didn't have to have one. So.
Yeah, I think a common thing is not realizing, number one, that I even have to have it in the first place.
Right.
Some people think, oh, I've got part-time employees, so I don't have a full-time employee, I don't need it. That's also not true. If you have
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell what at you.
It's okay.
If you have part-time employees.
If you have at least 3 at one time, you need to get workers' comp.
Wow.
That's if you have employees. Now, another mistake that they make is saying they have independent contractors, right?
Right.
Not employees, and that's a whole other topic that we have to get into. But they're saying, oh, I don't have to have workers' comp because I don't have employees. I only have independent contractors.
Right.
Yeah, but if they're not truly an independent contractor as far as the law is concerned, you can get in trouble. I had that happen to a client about 10 years ago. It was ugly.
Really?
It was very ugly. He was a tradesman. He had a guy that was really his employee, a full-time employee, called him a contractor, was at a job, almost sawed his hand off when he was trying to cut up a 2x4 or something, and he didn't have workers' comp. Guess what? That person sued him.
Sued him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't have a workers' comp policy to cover it.
When the state finds out you don't have workers' comp, what's the penalty?
Stiff penalties. There are fines, and if businesses continue to not maintain it, it's criminal at that point. This is a state law that you have to maintain this, and if you don't fall under that group of people that has to have it, you're technically supposed to file a notice with the state. This is another thing that the business owners don't know. A notice of exclusion to say, hey, I'm one of those people that you say doesn't have to have this policy. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Well, if you had no idea and you need more information, you want some great legal advice, Great Lakes Legal Group is where you can find Jehan. That's GLLegalgroup.com.